We are finally live and working because YouTube never likes to work for me. I swear to God, it doesn't matter how much lights I get in here, it never looks good on the whatever is happening with my phone. But that is not what I'm here to focus on right now. What I'm here to focus on is actually working on my Lemon Demon and Sea Stars Ping. So for right now, I'm just gonna focus on Lemon Demon, and then when I get tired of this, I can work on this and switch back and forth. Um, and it's been so long since I worked on these two, so my Lemon Demon fans and Sea Stars fans are finally getting fed. I mean, that might be like two people, but hey, bro, there's still somebody. So, and I want to actually finish these up at some point. So, yeah, let's start. All right, I low key kind of forget what his cat looks like, so I might work on something else first. But whoopsies, kind of want to work on the cat first, so I could just get it out of the way. Let me see. I have the vinyl record, so I could just use that as um reference. What the frick is going on here? Oh, that's stupid. Jesus Christ. Okay. Here we go. Alright, right off the bat, I'm gonna need to use a decent amount of purple. So, I guess I'll start doing that. Let's see. Alright, we got here a little bit. I'm just gonna use the red to, make like a dark red. So I don't want to use black. I mean, I don't really care about it, but it's technically not something you're supposed to do while painting or like using color pencil. You're not supposed to shade with black, but I mean, I don't really care. So his nose is basically entirely going to be like this purple color we have right here. Might need to make that darker. Definitely will need to make it darker. That's okay. So we have this. Yeah, I'm gonna need to fix that, but oh well for right now. I put way too much water on my brush, but I can't worry about that right now. It's definitely not the right brush to use for like fur or something like that. But we'll make it work. Right here he has the darker color. I'll smooth this out. Smoothing is not working very well. But it will be fixed eventually. I can assure you. Yeah, let's talk about something cool, because right now I'm just rambling about the painting, and as much as I love the painting, that's not very entertaining to listen to, so maybe we just listen to me ramble about, like, I don't know, like, Deltarune or something like that. Eventually. We'll see if it comes up in conversation smoothly. But, I mean, I might just have to talk about it, Go to game. And I mean, that's like neither of the, I wouldn't say fandoms, but like pieces I have here, neither of them are Deltarune. But that's okay. Because it doesn't really matter what we talk about, I just want it to be somewhat entertaining. So, okay, so I made this like way too dark. Or no, not way too dark, way too light. My goodness. I have a feeling this cat's gonna take me a while. I can't paint animals very well, as I'm sure you've noticed. I could barely draw them well, but that's fine. It'll all work itself out eventually. Maybe. I don't understand how I got this to be so dark. I feel like I had to have like mixed it with like a little bit of black or something, because this purple is not like cutting it. So let's see what else I could do to kind of help this. I'm just gonna try and add black, I guess, because I have no other ideas of what to do. Let's see. That is not black. Black is right here. That's nice. Okay. So, let's get some of that out. Just like painted all over my hair by accident. God damn it. I just only need a little baby bit. Don't know what that means. Baby bit? What am I saying anymore, dude? Like, crashing out. I'm gonna start mixing it over here. Dude, it got so dark instantly. God, I have not painted in forever, so this is gonna be an experience. Do not remember how I made some of those colors. It's kind of a pain, because I need to learn how to make those again. Alright, we've almost got it. Almost got a little something going here. Not that you can see because I only have my camera pointed on the paintings, but you just gotta trust me. I actually think it's lighter, but maybe I could just scoop up a little bit of this and drag it over here. Yeah, I definitely need some more purple. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're cooking with gas. Yeah, here we go. I think I want to go in and use a different brush real quick. A smaller one, or like a more fine one, I guess you would say. Fine tipped? I don't know. I don't know words. Let's see what we got. So far, I am not seeing a single good brush for this kitty. That's a bit sad, but I'm gonna have to make it work. Let me see. Let me go through my brushes I haven't used. This one might work. The brush is completely white right now, and then by the end of this, it will be like dirt brown. But I mean, that's what happens. They gotta be used. To be honest, what I probably should have done is just start with like the base red first. So like, I just take this pretty bright red, and then just go along here with it. I feel like this is what I should have done. But you know, I'm a bit silly, so I didn't really think of that. But it's okay, it'll hopefully blend somewhat nicely. I could always fix it, so it makes acrylic so much better than watercolor. I actually like the shade this is making, that's nice. Definitely gonna need like a differentiating color right here, because this like whole thing I have going on is so close to his hair right here, it's making it hard to tell the difference. You know, I should have really went into the stream with, like, a topic to talk about, because it's not like, if you're, like, streaming, like, a video game or something where you could just, like, talk about the game as it's happening and have reactions or whatever. It's a bit more hard to, have reactions while you're just painting. Trying to paint peacefully. I don't know how peaceful this is going right now. But we're working on it. Looks like blood. Sorry, that's weird. My bad. But I don't really care that much, so it's fine. Alright. I'm definitely gonna need some of that darker color I mixed up. That way I can put it right here. So you could tell the difference between Neil's hair and where his cat's head begins. Trying to see how to make like the mouth of the cat better. So I don't really have like a thin brush. This one's not bad, but I can't really see any of the mouth. So maybe like this. Definitely the hard part about not like working with like as fine of like line work with painting is that you can't, it makes it harder to like distinguish where certain things are if you're so used to just drawing with like pencil or whatever. It's a bit of a challenge. I think his mouth's like a little bit brighter right here. I mean, of course that's way too freaking bright, but we'll work with it. I also actually have orange now, so that's something I could work with. Because last time when I did this painting, I only had like a few colors available to me because I just bought paint the one day to finish up a school project. But right now, I actually have orange, so thankfully I don't need to mix some crazy concoctions up. The kitty is not going well. Might have to switch over to the Z starts painting this early. I don't know. Because this does not look right. Not one bit. Let me try to get his nose a more fine shape. More distinct kitty nose. Is that better? Not really, but we're gonna have to work with it for right now. I have to make, like, around his nose darker, because, I don't know, it's not really, like, lips, it's, like, I don't know what part you would call it, I don't know anatomy names or anything like that, but this area right here I need to make darker, is what I'm trying to get at. This cat's looking mad deformed right now, but we're gonna fix it eventually. It's just that's not right now, and that's okay. I mean, he's starting to look better. Like, that's not bad. Kinda cooking. Yeah, I give up. I'm using a little bit of black. Because it's, like, really difficult to, like, get his nose correct without using it. So, like, you could tell, like, where all the features are. It's not like it's, like, all black. It's just a little bit. Just enough so I could actually see what I'm doing. There we go. Alright. It's still hideous. It's still hideous, but it's maybe getting somewhere. I refuse to get more paint on this brush because I know if I do, it's going to be too much. Alright, so there should be some light right here just based off the way I have the lighting in this drawing. Or the painting, rather. So I'm going to try to make it as best as I can, because of course I immediately made it too dark. So I hope this yellow fixes it. So far it's not doing good. So far I kind of just screwed up any progress I made. Whoops. Okay, dude. Alright, this isn't cool, man. What the frick? Maybe just a little bit, like, right here. It works right here for, like, the nose. It's cute. Okay, that wasn't... It's not as bad as I thought. Maybe. Maybe I'm still in denial. Who knows? Not me. That's for dang sure. Hey, that actually isn't too bad. I do want to add his whiskers, though. So, let me see. Well, I definitely need some white to brighten up some of these colors. Forgot how much gold I used when I made this, or I worked on this for like the first sessions or whatever. So let's see what I got going. I was like, I'm gonna talk about Deltarune, and then I didn't do that. But you know, that's okay. I'll talk about it eventually. I'm just trying to think of what to talk about as I crash out over this painting. Because it is not quite going the way I want. Alright. Might add a little bit of orange to this light yellow I have going on. Just a wee bit. Maybe I do it right here. It's not bad. Kinda like that. Alright, here's the color I have for Mr. Kitty's whiskers. So, I'm going to try my best to not screw this up. Alright, there's one whisker. 2 whiskers. I don't know how many whiskers I want on him. 3 whisker. I guess we'll do like one more little whisker. I have like some wild ones. Alright, I think that one up there is too much. But I mean, that's not atrocious. It's bad, but it's not atrocious quite yet. Okay. Let's see here. What can I do to fix this? I'm gonna mix a little bit of red, like bright red, and this little bit of orange I got here. And I could go over it like this. It's the nice part about making it bright at first, because then you could just like add the shading later. And they'll all be fixed up. So, let's see what else I got going here. There's no way I've been working on this for like 20 minutes, and this is what I've gotten. There's absolutely no way. There's no shot. Oops. I'm gonna like put like the whiskers back, and then I know I'm gonna like cry because I don't like it. Right here. Because my brush is too freaking thick, dude. I don't have a petite little brush for some reason. I don't know why. You'd feel like I would have that. I feel like I need to get rid of this. I feel like it didn't have that like weird little spot in my original sketch. And I feel like that's part of the reason why he's looking pretty weird right now. So, I'm going to just try and go over that with white. I mean, it's not going to look very good right now because, I mean, this is all stuff I've gone over with white. I go over it way too quickly, and my brush still has, like, some color on it. And then I end up smudging it because I'm not patient. Not at all. Okay. So I was stretching over for, like, the water for the brush as if it's, like, that far. It's not. It's, like, right there. Anybody has stopped on this stream so far, thank you for clicking on this video, and if not, which I don't think there has been, but if not, then that's chill too. I'm just doing my thing, my little thing, and then maybe I'll like make it into like some shorts or something, I don't know. But yeah, this is the most work I've done on like one of these paintings in a while. So I kind of forget how to do everything. Okay, let me see how weird this turns out. Hey, it actually turned white, and not like a weird white red thing. It's a bit dinky on this side, but it still looks a little bit weird. But I think it's good enough, almost. I feel like that's still gonna be too much paint for like this little area right here. I need to make it the darker color. Did not realize how dark it was. Right there. Alright, hey, it's not horrible so far. I'm coping on top. That's okay. Let's see what else I could do before I move on to my Sea Stars painting, because I feel bad I haven't done that yet. That's also something I haven't worked on in like a month or so now. So I'm gonna try to lock in. I definitely did not blend this well enough. Holy shit. It's all clunky now. Ew. Ew, nasty. I do just want it a little bit darker. And go around the mouth. Right here. Right here. Like maybe I could like do like this so it has that light still hitting it. And then for like this part right here, I can make it orange. Yeah, I probably could have done that right here too. I mean, it's not the worst. It could definitely be better, but now I want to turn to the Sea Stars painting just for a second, because I have the attention span of like a 5-year-old watching YouTube shorts, and I want to work on the other painting now, especially since that was like slightly frustrating me. Not a lot, but it's enough to make me want to switch when I have other options to work on. Especially since this took me 30 minutes. Jesus Christ. Um, so yeah, I definitely want to work on this now. I'm gonna switch them around since I'm a lefty. I'm a left-hander. Not politically, just left-handed. I'm about to get canceled for that joke, low-key. Okay. So, I'm gonna take my other palette I have here, which I actually completely cleaned out. You can't see, it's like just right off screen, but holy smokes, I have like a huge like dried paint pile, and it's so nice. I love it. I like cleared all of it off today, right before I started stream, so it's pretty nice. Why is the paint not coming out? Come on, dude. There we go. Alright, so what I want to work on is this guy's name is Rashawn, and what I want to do is go. I probably should add hashtags in the description, I just realized. Anyway, I'm slow. What I should do is I just have white, add a little bit of purple to it, and then we're all good. I'm gonna use some of the paint I have from my Lemon Demon color palette. And just, not use as much paint. I don't need to have like 2 purples out when I could just grab one from the other palette. So I'm just gonna paint it white right now. That way I could like grab a little bit of purple and then just like blend it in with the white I already have put down. Now it's time for that purple. Just an itty little bit. I said itty, it's itty. I'm really not locked in today at all. I'm gonna need some more white, as per usual. I'm trying to think of what I did to like get like these colors. I think I had like brown or something that I mixed it with. So I'm gonna add some of that to my palette. Probably mixed it gold in there too. Why is the paint off? There we go. Trying not to like use so much and so making it impossible for me. Like, goddamn, dude. Okay. Yeah, I think I need some more purple on that brown. It's like the brown's like surprisingly like overtaking it. I would have thought purple would because it's such a dark color and this is like such a light brown I'm using. Okay, yeah, that's definitely what I did to make some of like those other colors. I don't know how much I'm gonna need to use them, but just to make it like a little bit more, I guess desaturated would be the word. I mean, I guess it still has plenty of color, but to make it more that musty looking color. Alright, let's go. Yeah, this is much better. I'm gonna need a little brush for this, which I do have little brushes, it's just I don't have ones that are fine tipped. Alright. We got that. I think I made it a bit too brown. I mean, similar problem I had the last time. I need that purple. I just cannot get my colors right. I really do not understand how like professional painters do it, because I look at this and I'm like, yeah, this is good enough, and then they just like, they would look at this and be like, no, look at all this shading you could do or whatever. I'm just like, oh, it's too much work for my lazy ass. But hey, that's just me. I don't necessarily have much of an eye for painting. I am more a pencil fanatic. So it's just not quite my speed, but I do enjoy it every so often. I really thought I was going to work on this a lot this summer, and then I didn't do that because I got obsessed with Deltarune, and I started drawing like all the characters from that. Um, and I felt bad for like the people who subscribed for like C Stars reasons, which I think was like only like one or two people, but still, I mean that's a lot. A main problem with the content I have. I get an obsession, I draw a lot of that, and then the people that subscribe for that like that content, and then I get obsessed with something else, and it's like, well, now I don't make those drawings anymore because I am a bit crazy. Yeah, I low-key need some gold. Where my gold at? Come on. Just come out, dude. I guess that's good enough. This is how I got more of the color I wanted. Not brown, but gold. I feel like I definitely remember using a little bit of brown at least, though. I like how shiny the gold makes the paints. Alright, let's see if that makes it any better. I think it does, actually. It's more accurate to whatever's going on over here. Just slightly. There's like a slight difference to it, but it's noticeable. At least for me, anyway. Funny story, when I was little, since both my parents have glasses, I really wanted glasses, so when I went into my first, eye appointment or whatever when I was little, I, purposely tried to, fail because I was like, oh, I want glasses to be cool like my mom and dad, and, I was, a little kindergartner or whatever, so I had, a total of, 5 brain cells. So anyway, they pull out this book, right? I mean, we've all been to the eye doctors, I think, and so they pull out the book, and it has the numbers in it, and there's a bunch of colors or whatever. So I thought that was the actual eye test. If I couldn't see those numbers, I needed glasses. That was the colorblind test. I'm sure you know. So I purposely failed the colorblind test. Only to need glasses, on the regular test or whatever. And then they were saying how I'm colorblind, and then now I'm just well, I could actually see every single one of those numbers. I just failed on purpose because I'm a little weirdo. That's 100% a true story, by the way. I'm not making that up, at all. I literally did that because I wanted to have glasses, and I thought that was the glasses part. That was the glasses test, not if I was colorblind or not. So I'm a bit of a silly little goober. And, well, I mean, that's why my name is just a random goober. And, yeah, so I've done some really stupid things as a child, unfortunately, because now they come back to haunt me. Try to go to sleep every night. No, remember this dumb thing you did a few years ago? I'm just oh no. I beg people don't remember that. Which is why I find it weird we always laugh at people when they make a mistake or something like that, something embarrassing happens. And it's we all have embarrassing moments. Why are we making fun of somebody for this when we know it feels like shit? I mean, I guess that's just not how other people view it, because I'm just a very sensitive person. So I guess most people are just oh, it's just whatever, we all have embarrassing moments, so it's okay to laugh at them, but I have a bit of a different perspective, but that's just me. So, that's okay, but it was just a little thought I have. Let's see. What else can I do? Well, obviously, other than, finishing it. So I'll take some of this white right here, some of this purple I got. Oh, no, I didn't mean to get more brown in it. Jesus Christ, dude. Shit, I had such a good color going. Whoops. It was, such, a good... It, matched with this side or whatever, and then I got brown in it by accident. It's surprisingly really strong. Well, I don't know why I'm going over there now. That just ruined it. But, I'll just fix it. Perchance. It'll eventually happen. Okay. I believe I will start wrapping up soon, because, not gonna lie, I'm kind of hungry. I started a stream at, possibly the worst time, and I think I got some progress done. I have enough material to make some YouTube shorts out of it. But yeah, first I want to finish this mess, because I really screwed up here. I feel like this is more so how I painted this guy. Okay. definitely just need like some like a raw purple after this, just some like straight up purple to make it actually look right. Because in reality, his sleeves are white, so I mean, I could probably make this a bit more white, but it just makes sense to use like purple as like, a shading because it's naturally a cooler color, so it's gonna um, be more of a shade color, less of a light color. So, um, and like purple's like his main like color, so I'm just like, okay, it makes sense to use purple or whatever. Especially since it helps because, you know, this is all white, the canvas, I mean. So it helps to like distinguish it a little bit so it's not like 100% white and I can see what I'm doing. That personally helps a lot for me. I mean, still, this isn't even the same white, but it does help still. Makes it more noticeable. Like I can barely see this right now. Also because I have like smudged white down here because I was like more stuff I was erasing, like I said with like, the lemon demon one or whatever. Um, it kind of just happens sometimes, unfortunately, when I am a lazy bum and like, or sometimes it's just like a color's really dark and you have to go over it like multiple times, even if it's like dry or whatever. So that just kind of happens too, but it definitely helps to be patient. But yeah, I end up always smudging in. It's always like an off-white color. So sometimes it does get a little bit tricky, even when I do it like on purpose or whatever. So, I'm gonna end at like 45 minutes. I think that's a good time. And for these last like 3 minutes about, I'm going to just work on this right here, like I've been doing. And hopefully it turns out okay. Okay. I'm gonna put down a little bit more gold, that way I can make that, like, I guess more musty color, more dusty. Musty and dusty. So, we got some gold. It's probably not enough, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it work. Mixing some purple and white right now. And then I'm going to add my gold. And I hope that will help it. And honestly, I do need, I think, just a little itty bit of brown. There we go. I'm gonna put in like a dot, like a straight up dot of black. That's too much. Okay, there we go. And I hope it ends up looking decent. I think I made it too pale. Just needed to add some more purple. I probably need more gold, honestly. So I'm gonna add a little bit more of that since I only had like a drop, like not even a pea size of gold paint on here. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that. And I'm mixing it right now because you can't see what I'm doing, so I might as well just narrate it. And it looks about good. Now, it's not, like, a perfect match, but you can see how, like, this is obviously, like, it stems from, like, the same colors, so it should be decent enough going into, shade or whatever with it. Definitely need some right here. Kind of forgot about this, like, little area, this little pocket. And that looks about good. I think I want to add just a little bit more white in the one spot or whatever, so it matches more of the other side, like right here. Technically, I think this is too far down, but just so it looks right, at least for me. We could add a little bit right here too. It's a bit too much. I'm gonna take some of it up with my finger. And now we are good. Just about. Yeah. Okay. So we have reached. We actually went over 45 minutes, where we are at almost 47. So I hope you guys, if you click on this video, live or not, I hope you have had at least a decent time watching me, like, slightly lose my mind over it. I got, like, this cat face much done for my Lemon Demon painting. It definitely looks worse up close. I'm definitely gonna need to, like, reshape the face a little bit with some white. And this one's a bit, like, bigger to see, so it's easier. And I got this done for, Rashawn's sleeve. So, I'll have to work on these more. Thank you so much for watching. And I have been just a random goober. Have a nice day, everybody. Or night. I don't know where you live. Goodbye.